On Ireland's south coast, some 20 miles from the city of Cork, and not far from the magic stone of Blarney Castle, lies the little village of Ballinspittle. It's off the beaten track, not in the tourist guides, unremarkable in every way. At least it was, until 8 weeks ago. And then something happened to make it the focus of attention for the whole of Ireland. Cathy O'Mahony, one of the caretakers of Ballinspittle's shrine to the Virgin Mary, was taking her nightly walk past the grotto. She stopped with her 2 daughters to say a decade of the Rosary. And as they knelt in prayer, they looked up to see the statue apparently come alive.
We saw different movements. To me, it is as if she was breathing or lifelike, maybe breathing or sighing, chest movements. And the others saw her hands move. A few people more came, so there were 13 of us there on that particular Monday night, the 22nd of July, 2021.
And you all saw it?
Yeah, we all saw it.
What was your reaction, your first reaction to that?
A sense of peace and protection, that we were being protected.
Since that first sighting in July, more than 250,000 people have flocked to see Ballinspittle's moving Madonna. They come from as far away as Dublin and Belfast in special coaches laid on for the pilgrimage. Come rain, come wind, come foul weather, every night, thousands of people pack the remote country road in front of the statue, their eyes upheld to see a miracle.
Look at our head now. Our head is moving now. Yeah, definitely now. Now look.
Many come out of curiosity, more come out of faith, but few go away disappointed.
Yeah, I definitely see it rocking over and header and like as if it was going to fall out.
I've seen the Pope's face. I've seen a face with a beard, a person with a beard. But I've also seen a head with a ball with no hair and the head turned down, like that.
Of every 10 who come, 7 see something. Even the skeptics go away converted, and rare is the local person who would dare admit the manifestation has passed them by.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
The faithful of Ballinspittle, like Pat Bowen, secretary of the local grotto committee, are flattered that God has chosen them. She means to spread his message well, and is not in the slightest doubt that what they have experienced is indeed a miracle.
I think it's a second knock or a second Lourdes. One lady got her hearing back after 33 years. She heard the bells of the Angelus being sung here. And another lady who had the aid of a stick for many, many years saw Our Lady become alive, and she got a shock and she left her stick and she walked away without it. Then there was another gentleman who had a stroke 6 or 7 weeks prior to his coming here, and he said he saw Our Lady come out towards him, and he got some beautiful feeling, and he had been paralyzed on one side, and he walked away a perfect man.
The church authorities back in Cork are in no hurry to investigate the movement or the miracles at Ballinspittle's shrine. Privately, one suspects, the bishop would be more than happy to see the whole thing fade away. But since the church believes in miracles, the bishop can hardly say this one is impossible, merely that it's unlikely.
Direct supernatural intervention in the affairs of men is a very rare occurrence. And because of that, ordinary common sense would advise caution in regard to the alleged happenings at Ballinspittle.
Have you been down there yourself to look at the shrine?
No, I haven't been down there at all, no. I feel that if I went down, it might be a signal that I was that I was promoted, perhaps.
With or without the church's blessing, the crowds have kept on coming. The bishop may have no urge to see the Virgin rock, but almost all the rest of Ireland apparently has. And thanks to the crowds, business in Ballinspittle is booming. After one of the worst tourist seasons in living memory, the bars and shops are doing a trade like they've never seen before. The village centre is chock-a-block with chip vans, and a new word has entered the language, the grotto burger. The Madonna, it seems, has brought blessings, both spiritual and material.
I think there are more people praying. Husbands have returned to their wives and all that sort of thing. Of course, the local shops and hotels are gaining quite, and well, it will mean something for everybody.
So it's brought you prosperity of a sort?
Of a sort, yeah, although we haven't exploited it at all, as yet.
As yet?
No.
Already, though, Ballinspittle has got something from fame. New toilets that they've wanted for years, new pavements, and new telephones to cope with the army of invaders, and all in record time. And now there's the small matter of £650,000 to improve the roads.
Well, we want something done on this immediately, because otherwise we don't want any... There was a person fell in there last night, and if there wasn't someone with him, he could have been drowned there.
The local council wants a government grant. Whether they'll get it is another matter. Some jealous souls have suggested the locals are doing quite nicely from their newfound fortunes already, and that before long they'll be turning the shrine into a money spinner. Some indeed may want to, but if they try, they'll have the formidable force of Denis O'Reilly to reckon with.
We're not going to commercialise this under any circumstances. That is definite. And while I'm there and while there's any life in my body, blood in my veins, I will not allow to see this commercialised. We wanted to keep it as a holy place, a place for devotion. And we intend doing that. And there is great devotion here. And we believe that this is supernatural.
The man who made the statue at Ballinspittle is as puzzled as anyone about what's happening there. But he does feel it might be good for business. In the 50s, Maurice O'Donnell did a good trade in Virgin Mary's, Bernadettes, Calgary sets, and other objects of religious devotion. But, in his own words, the Vatican put the kitewash on it. Now he's the last religious statue maker in Ireland. People just don't want to buy them anymore. As for the Ballinspittle Madonna, he remembers it well. A 5'6" Lady of Lourdes, identical to at least half a dozen he made in the so-called Marian year of 1954.
We were going constantly that time, making them. I remember we were walking from 9 o'clock in the morning sometimes to 9 o'clock at night time, making statues. We were very busy.
What do you make of all the goings-on down at Ballinspittle?
Well, I'm surprised, really. Well, people just saying they see it moving, and there must be some truth in it.
Have you been down there yourself?
I have. I've been down, but I haven't seen anything. I haven't seen any movement, and I just looked up, and it was the same statue as we made, and everything was the same as before.
And did it move while you were making it?
Well, just out the door, maybe.